and then make that your homework. At least watch 2 of them a week or whatever, make a couple notes, and then just keep adding to the knowledge. And that guy, by the way. No. So we got you, girl. Emma, anything you need.
Hey guys, welcome to the official YouTube page for Calm Down with Erin and Charissa. This is where you can watch all of our ridiculous conversations and fun interviews.
We have full shows. We've got pre-games, anything and everything that you guys could want. But first, you're going to have to subscribe. Just hit subscribe right there and you're good to go.
And now you can calm down with us.
Yep. Can you tell that we're reading this off a script? We hope so. All right. We need to calm down and wrap this bad boy up. Press subscribe. Thanks for listening.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
What, like your whole makeup bag or like an abbreviated
Here's
version?
the thing. It's like all the good brushes that I have. And, I don't spend a lot on brushes. Just all that. Why not? Hey, and with that.
And you only realize it when you go to use it.
Just now.
I know. That
just now. Hey, welcome everybody the content. To the Calm Down podcast. Half my hair is wet. Was just doing a quick little cover my grays. My girl's having a day. We'll talk about it on the big show.
It's fine. It's all perspective. I'm just,
Yeah.
Anyone have any suggestions on what to do with a dog with a diarrhea that has literally like ruined every rug in my house? And my sweet Willis is on the mend over here behind me. We'll talk about any doctors out there that know what to do for pancreatitis. Anywho,
Want to get to the pregame questions?
Let's do it.
Want me to lead you? All right.
I would love that.
Soulful 9. How do I watch football when both of my teams suck?
That's funny.
Oh, no.
Well, also, why do you have 2 teams, girl?
Yeah, what's going on
guy?
there? And who are they?
Yeah.
One's got to be better than the other.
That's fair.
What I was
gamble.
Say, yeah. Oh, see, I don't know how.
I know. Well, just incentivize yourself or motivate yourself with a little responsible gambling. That's what I like to do for the sports that I'm not like completely into. I'm like, I'll be motivated to watch this college basketball game in January if I put a little responsible money on it. But yeah, I don't know. Try to find the silver lining. Maybe you have some players on the team that you like and you want to root for them.
And there's always great storylines that goes along with what you're saying. I mean, I was looking up stuff the other day from my flight to LAX to Detroit. Good 4 hours there. And there were articles,
longer than we think.
Yeah. There were articles I had just never, stumbled upon with some of the Lions players. And I was like, my God. There's always great storylines. Check out, not an ad, but I'd love it to be, theathletic.com. They have great, long stories if you have a couple hours to spend. They're fabulous.
Good suggestion, doll. Okay. E. O'Brien, 2008. When is the right time to put the Christmas tree up? You know what? Right now.
You need it up right now.
I am not right now. I'm going to do it next weekend. I asked Steve if I could do it right now. And he goes, maybe we don't add that to the docket. But I'm going to put it up before Thanksgiving. This is something I started a couple of years ago because I talked about it. Like I always hated the holidays because I hated my life. And now I'm like, I love my life in spite of maybe like a little obstacle here and there, which is called living. So yeah, it's going up next weekend and I'm excited about it.
I love it.
Why not? You know
Good
what? You should put your tree up, E. O'Brien, whenever it is that you want to.
Is this the Erin O'Brien that's the chef that you had me follow that one time? I wonder if it is.
Her.
I don't think so, but I know you love her.
I do.
She just came out with a glass of wine in her hand.
My girl. I have so many questions about how all influencers shoot their stuff. Like, I went down a deep hole today while I was waiting for something where it was like a girl like cleaning her house. And I'm like, but who's readjusting the tripod situation while you're cleaning? It feels like, I get so enthralled in these videos, but then I think to myself, I can't do that.
Who shot Meghan Markle's Celebration World Series video? That's a hot topic right now.
Oh, it is? I don't know about this.
Apparently, she was celebrating. It was the World Series. People are saying it's staged.
Wow.
Here's my thing. I applaud anyone that could get a great shot of themselves. Right now, I want to puke looking at myself. When
No,
I
you
do,
look pretty.
Oh God, I love you.
You do. You have a slight wave in that front, and I loved your hair at the way that you had it half up. You know, I told you that with a little cascade tundrel, not a tight tundrel, loose. Yeah, pretty. Sorry.
Very, very Bloomingdale Bulls cheerleader circa whatever year that was. We don't even need to talk about what year that was, but that was my go-to look.
Very cute. I love it.
Stratton Mama. If you had to choose one, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, what would you survive on? Breakfast. Lunch is so hard.
Yeah.
It's a struggle.
Yeah, breakfast would be mine too. When we were younger, my mom and dad, because they had like $5 to support all of us, sweet people. I love them. They would make breakfast for dinner all the time, and I thought it was so fun. They're like, Eggos. They're like, who wants pancakes? And it was cheap and it's filling, and go for it. Breakfast is great. There's so many options for breakfast. We could do bagel and lox. We could do French toast. The other day, Steve and I went to brunch at the place. You know the place. And we went round two. We went to...
How'd it go this time?
Fantastic. You know, cheers to us. We've got pancakes, or I got pancakes, and I even got an egg dish. And then it's like, you know, when
an
the waiter
egg dish? What kind?
It was like this frittata, like enchilada situation.
Yeah,
and you know when it's like, it was very
Huevos
hard.
ranchos?
Sure.
Loves to say that.
Rancheros.
Huevos ranchos?
It was the like hearty kind where like the waiter made a very like, you know, gender specific, like thought it was the boys' dish because it was so heavy. And I go, no. That's mine. And try to put the fruit dish in front of Steve or in front of me. No fruit dish today. Pancakes and huevos rancheros.
Hey, I got a real thing I'm doing right now. And once you do it and you send it to others, it ends up like on your algorithm all the time. Ken and Jarrett and I like to find drinks or like some sort of cute snack to make for Christmas morning. Last year we made these mimosas. What did we do? Oh, we froze orange juice like into those big cubes,
ice cube
and Ken
holders,
put like the cranberry and something else in it and froze it overnight. And in the morning we put them in our fancy little glasses and all that. Yeah, what a time.
I love that. Well, I just had one of those for Halloween, and there was little spiders in the ice cube. It's cute for any holiday. Love.
That's a doorbell. You know what I'm seeing these gals do on the algorithm right now? They're taking the old whipped cream and they're making almost like a whipped cream ball. They're putting it on a baking sheet. Then they slide it into the freezer. Then they pull it out. Then they get it off the baking sheet and they put it on top of the cocoa.
Oh my God. Who's doing this? What do you mean the gals? A lot of people are doing this.
Them. So many things.
You know, that's the part where social media is great for all these different ideas. Pinterest is that for me. I have been in a deep Pinterest dive because I'm doing that little garden house thing. So I am all garden all the time. Just remove that hair from your water bottle. Don't you worry about a thing.
Yeah, it's gross.
No, some dog hairs all over this and me.
Robert Lopez, 1123. Not a question, but let Erin know food smacks. That's when we were talking about chicken tenders last week at Lincoln Financial. Music slaps. Thank you, Robert Lopez, 1123. I'll tell you what was slapping was the Dodgers just had their parade and they had their whole ceremony inside the stadium, which was so cute. And by the way, the fact they were able to get that together in a day and a half is insane. The DJ they had is the boys were rolling up in the bus. Fire.
You know we love a good DJ.
Damn. Yeah.
It makes all the difference in the world. At the Halloween party I was at, they had the best DJ. Steve got the night off from the turntables because this DJ, shout out to Toby Gonzalez. There was a friend of hers. He was fantastic. A DJ makes all the difference in the world. Bonfire 96, what's going on with Willis? I'm glad to hear he's doing better. Well, Bonfire 96, my boy's right here. Sleeping behind me because I can't let him out of my sight, sleeping in Daisy's bed because, well, who cares? He was doing so much better. He got released from the hospital, which he was in for 6 days. And then he came home and he hasn't eaten today. And I'm freaking out. And Erin's already heard me this morning talk about it. But I'm trying not to like leapfrog to the worst case scenario. I'm just, I'll say this. Willis is, I'm going to cry. Okay.
Here we are.
Okay. Willis ate something. We don't know what he ate. He was on a walk. He picked up something off the ground. he goes on hikes every day and like whatever and walks and blah, blah, blah. And he got something off the ground. And I was like, ew, spit that out. Like, and I tried to like pry it out of his mouth before I could pry it out of his mouth. He'd swallowed the thing. And I'm like, oh, gross, whatever. The dog's done this, like, all dogs do this, right? Whatever. And so then a couple days later, he was like really lethargic and weird and just not himself. And he was like kind of throwing up his food, not really eating. And my boy loves a meal. Anyways, so took him in and it turns out he got pancreatitis. I don't know if it's a direct correlation to what he ate. Maybe he had picked something up. Who knows? Couple days before. Anyways, long story short, I guess it's this thing called pancreatitis, and your pancreas gets rid of all the toxins in your body. When it can't do that, then it puts a strain on your kidney. He started to go into kidney failure situation. Dramatic. And thank God for the VCA West Side. Shout out. We love shout outs.
Shout out.
The VCA Animal Hospital. The nurses and the doctors are so nice. I have never, Steve and I go, we want to stay here if we ever get sick. They are incredible. Customer service, they let me like stay there with him, like get in his little cage with him and same with Steve. Anyways, so finally got to bring him home and I thought he turned a corner, but now he kind of seems to be going the other direction. But thank you for asking. I'm very aware that my dog is 12 years old, but prior to this, my man was like, you would have thought he was 6 years old. So I am just hopeful that the medicine that he's on and some more time, he will be just fine. So it's my very long-winded way of saying thank you for asking. And I'm just I laid in the dog bed last night with him. I laid on the ground over here. I made a bed because I just don't want to like leave him alone. It makes me so sad. All right. I will cry if I keep talking about it, but thank you for asking. Next.
Okay, I don't know how to transition to Anna K23, but if y'all were to star in a movie, what genre of movie would you want it to be and why? John Hughes, 80s, 90s, early 90s.
John Hughes for sure. Any of those. Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, Molly Ringwald, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Also, any sort of Nancy Meyers movie.
Yes.
Because of the aesthetic, the holiday, I don't know, I'm blanking on other Nancy Meyers movies. We get it. But like the aesthetic that she has, something's got to give, all of those kinds of things. A rom-com, think Sweetest
Pretty Woman,
Thing.
Steel Magnolias.
Yeah, all of those. I could go on
National
and
Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I would have loved
God.
to roll in.
Wait, we haven't because I've been so Willis consumed.
Stop.
Ryan, Kurt, we have to put down a rundown. A squirrel was in this house.
That's
we never talked about it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes, we have to.
Tune into the big show. Here's the teaser. It was National
That's your
Lampoon's
Larry
Christmas
Davidism.
Vacation. Yes. Yep. Okay. So any of those movies would be amazing. Charissa 33. Charissa, you spell your name the right way. No H. My parents put an H in it and people are still confused. Couples costumes, yay or nay? Charissa, I did it. I did a couple's costume with Steve and I this year because it was a last second costume. So we're like, shit, what do we have in this house? Rip and Beth, fine, go for it. I love couple's costumes. I think they're adorable. Too. Yeah. You guys did a whole family costume, which was so cute. Tell us. Go.
Nemo. We did Finding Nemo. As I think I've discussed, Mac has been so busy with Halloween, and this is something we're going to talk about on the big show. My man had been celebrating Halloween for 2 months. He had 4 different costumes. The day comes, we have a raging ear infection with a fever. So Halloween wasn't really our day, but he gutted it out. He tried to have a Michael Jordan game, but meh.
Luckily he had the 5 days before that. He really did Halloween. No one did it more than him.
So many boo bashes.
Believe how patient he was with face painting. He is only 2 years old. And you guys, Erin will show, I'm sure, some of these elaborate costumes that she had for the kid for the week leading up to Halloween. I couldn't believe it. They were so incredible.
He was good. And today he just got his hair trimmed at our house. And he just sat there watching the Dodgers parade, being so cute. He was there. Sweet little Joe was asking him questions and he was like, yeah.
Oh, no. Baby boy. Yeah. What a good boy.
Yeah.
He's very into Erin right now. It was very cute to see when I was over there the other day. Wanted to sit by you, mommy. And that kid is smart. I'm not just saying this because it's your kid.
He is.
One of Jared's friends had given him a Blue Jays hat, of course, because Jared's from Canada. And he saw the Blue Jays logo because we're watching the World Series game on the TV, and he goes, "Mommy, mommy," and then pointed to his hat. I was like, wait a minute, association like that? That is like a 5-year-old, not a 2-year-old.
We talked about bringing Auntie Charissa to Disney, and we said, would you want Auntie Charissa to come with you? Yeah. And then he looks over at Steve and goes, yeah.
Because like wanted Steve to go
words
too.
are at the tip of his tongue. So if he can't do it, he's like,
but so good
Steve,
to know
Steve
like
there.
Yeah, he was so, anyways, I was very like, macaroon, valedictorian. Next.
Emma, my new coworker, insinuated he knows more about football and sports than me, 25-year-old girl. Okay. Oh, you're a 25-year-old girl. Now I want to prove him wrong. Any tips on learning more about player stats, overall gameplay? Not an ad, but Ryan, can we see if they want to support the podcast? I think The Athletic has such great articles. There's so much stuff now like out there that you can just, you know what I do? I Google every single player. That's literally my OCD when I prep for a game. I go through their entire roster, like depth chart, and I go through every player. And I don't need to, but I just feel panicked if I don't.
I would say, no, I think doesn't matter if you are new to the sport, if you are a 20-year veteran, if you are whatever, it is whatever level that you're at. I think that anything like more information is always good. Emma, first of all, I am sorry that your new coworker insinuated that he knows more about football.
It's not a competition.
So it's not a competition at all. But here's what we're going to do, Emma. We're going to kick his ass with knowledge. And here's what you're going to do for that. You're going to find out who his team is, okay? And then you are going to do a deep dive into his team. And then you're going to
DM us.
Exactly. Ask us questions. We'll help you. And so also my other suggestion is record one of the shows, whatever it is that you like, a daily show that talks about sports, okay? Or that talks about the NFL. Record that and then make that your homework. At least watch 2 of them a week or whatever. Make a couple notes and then just keep adding to the knowledge. And fuck that guy, by the way. No. So we got you, girl. Emma, anything you need, we'll let you, we'll help you.
They not like us.
They not like us. All right, you guys, thank you as always. I know we say it every week, but I think it is important to remind you how much we appreciate you guys writing in questions, comments, concerns, anything. If you don't want us to know what your handle is, you can write in anonymously. But thank you for joining us and Barking Conversation every week with the pregame. Join us on the big show. There was a squirrel in my house. We will talk about it. Squirrel!
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.